I started as the absolute poorest player on the server, still chopping trees to make wooden pickaxes, while other players were already fully kitted out mining diamonds. But by the end, I was holding the most unique, valuable loot. Until... But to understand that, we need to understand the beginning. At the very start of this fresh new SMP, I understood something that Anakin never could. If you want to win, you need the high ground! That's why, as soon as the server started, I rushed up to the very tallest point of the map to claim it for my own. The border's only 500 by 500 blocks for now, so I could positively see everyone from up here. As soon as I got up there though, I realized that I had made a severe error in my rush to claim the spot. There was no wood, no stone, no dirt, and I was a long hike up from any of those resources. This was bad. This SMP is filled with some real pros, so I was already joining on the back step. This only made things 10 times worse. Oh, and as I was reconciling this fact, it turned to night. I made my way down and fought off some mobs, coming very close to dying, only to grab a few logs before making the long trek back up to base. But that was enough. I had a wooden pickaxe. It was about the same time I got my wooden pickaxe that other players were out getting their iron armor, so needless to say, I was a little bit behind. But you know what they say, slow and steady wins the race. It's unfortunate then that I was not steady at all. The insane amount of dragonflies flying around my base were driving me insane. No matter how many I killed, 10 more would spawn. That on top of the fact that getting up and down my base was ludicrously hard, I decided to stop progressing and focus on improving my quality of life. I may have gone too far though. I used up my entire wooden pickaxe to just barely make a somewhat functioning staircase up and down the mountainside. Well, one more wooden pickaxe later, I was able to get enough cobble to upgrade to a stone pickaxe. I should say that there were multiple people who had diamonds by this point. I was poor, and all the diamonds within the barrier were starting to disappear. After a long mining trip that barely got me a few pieces of iron, I came back and made some small upgrades to the base. It was at this point that another player approached me. My Tower of Doom was not ready. I had no defenses, and she had enchanted tools. She seemed incredibly threatening as well.
Again, if you need anything, you know where to find me, so...
I said whatever I could to defend myself. I'm gonna be raising a dragonfly army to take over the world. They listen to me. If I told them to attack you, you'd be dead right now. After she was successfully intimidated, I headed back into the mines. After intimidating another player into giving me iron...
You need the iron. Are you sure?
Yeah. I suited up and... almost died on my way out. I traveled the world, finding the subjects that I would be ruling over. I also attempted to kill an elephant. Yeah, you think we could take an elephant? How much damage do you think an elephant does? No! Satisfied, I headed back, realizing I needed to find diamonds before they were all gone. I delved into the mines, deeper than I'd ever gone before. But every step I took was retread ground, the diamonds all gone from earlier explorers. Until I stumbled upon someone down there who was opening a nether portal. They reminded me of a very important saying. You snooze, you lose. Yep. That's why as soon as they opened the portal, I decided to wake up. I rushed past them, forgetting that I had no gold armor, no food, and a total of 5 blocks in my inventory, to run straight into the bastion in front of me. A netherite upgrade template and a mending diamond pickaxe. I just went from the poorest to the richest player on the server by far. With the barrier on the world, there's no villager farms yet, so mending is extremely rare, especially on a diamond pickaxe. And this is the only netherite upgrade template within the borders. All I needed to do was get back home and deposit the loot. Oh, I was back to being the poorest player by far on the server. This was devastating. I had everything. I could see my future as ruler of the world, and now it was all gone, is what a loser would say. I ran straight to my new friends and begged, forced them to cooperate. They helped open a new portal, but time was ticking. I wasn't sure of exactly how long it had been, but it felt like an eternity. I just prayed that my loot hadn't despawned. When they finally lit the portal, I ran straight for where I died. But unfortunately, all I found there was all my loot, suckers! I'm the richest one on the server. Booyah!